not walking because I'm tired. I just thought I'd do a little bit of filming. I've been out foraging on the bike. Got a new foraging book and some good stuff. And I was just cruising around. Early morning, it's about 9 o'clock. Called my mom to wish her a happy birthday. Didn't answer. Probably bounced over to Maui. She's probably sitting at Mama's right now having a cocktail. Early in the morning, maybe coffee at this time. And did my banking. And I didn't get my last contract, didn't pay me. So I called them and like, wait, what? We didn't pay you? Like, no, it's not a crisis, just get it together. And also, over the weekend, I sold all of my remaining Bromptons. For the first time in 11 years, don't have a Brompton. On the neutrino, I've got a girl coming to pick up the low side any day. Come up to get that, and then it'll just be me and the neutrino and doing some big adventures. I'm very excited. God, this road, you can't probably see from this, is absolutely gorgeous. Just lined with cedars and firs. Just absolutely beautiful. Okay, I gotta go ride. Okay, big hills. Too many big hills. This is interesting. I forgot this place existed. Years and years and years ago, I've been riding by this area. It's a little resort. I was like, God, wouldn't it be nice to stay there sometime? I ended up getting married here. It was wonderful. And so I'm out exploring by bike, trying to build up my legs, and rode right past this place. It is absolutely freezing this morning. Welcome to life in the PNW. Thought it was summer, but not yet. Taking the dog for a walk. I'm avoiding going home because I have to start packing up. We're going through the house today to donate everything that we can to charity. I don't know how we have so much stuff. When I met Kimchi, she was living in Germany. She moved here with 2 suitcases, and I was in Port Townsend, and we leased a really nice place together in Bellingham, and I showed up on my Brompton, so I had just what I could carry on my Brompton, and now we have an entire truck of stuff, and we don't want to have to move it, so we're giving it all away, or most of it, the stuff that we don't need, and taking the rest to the boat and loading up the boat with good stuff, and which is a pain in the butt because in October or September I'm going to empty the entire boat and go through and refinish the entire boat and do a little bit of stuff in there. And so we're going to need to find a place closer to the boat. We're nowhere near it right now. And that's my Friday. Getting ready to move doggy. I got Coco had a nice shit, so she's happy now. She's being very neurotic today. And I have to always watch her. She's been poisoned twice. The new thing for people is weed gum, I guess. And they chew it until there's not much left and then throw it in the ground. And if I don't look for 1 single second, if she sees it, she'll pick it up and eat it. And then she gets high as a kite, and she does not like that and gets really scared and nutty. And it's happened twice. It's pretty frightening. So we try and watch everything. I'm back in the trails. We don't have to worry about here, but we're just heading into town. And she's got it. Coco, leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Jesus. Okay, the dog is asleep, taking her morning nap, and I am going down to investigate. The cul-de-sac where I live has drug dealers live down there, and they're up to lots of nonsense, and nothing really ever gets done about it. It's been going on for years, and I can't talk about it on YouTube, but I probably will over on my Patreon. And what's going on and why there's so many issues. Anyways, enough of that nonsense. Back to Kimchi. And when we met, she had been here on vacation for about 2 months in Bellingham visiting family. And I was in Port Townsend just wrapping up my boat. And 3 dates, and we decided we wanted to do something together, something amazing, and have some really great adventures together. And we didn't think it would get as serious as it did, but it did. And so when she moved here, she probably had $3,000 or $4,000 to her name. I probably had maybe 1,000 more. We were both flat broke. We had just been pushing it to the edge, getting things done, and we made things go just fine. We've been living in Airbnbs now for 4 years, minus a short stint in a hotel for 9 months, really nice hotel. And we work, we buy things, we sell things. I come up with products that I market. One of the new ones I'm working on right now is a sailing knife. And I'll get into that later. But I will buy lots of things and then we sell them together, and that's what we do. And then occasionally we both have real jobs. I just left my real job and she's getting ready to leave her real job. And we might have to get another one for 6 months here and there. But we're kind of getting through. And in the time that we've been together, we probably generated a 5,000% wealth gain doing what we're doing. And we always felt poor or on the lower end of, everything like the boat. Okay, 25 grand for a new motor, but we know that's going to stretch to 35 grand. For us, at least, that's a lot of money. And if we have to do it, we'll do it. Repairing it is 12, which could turn to 20. And so you have to start doing the math. And seeing which one really pays better. I love the engine. It runs flawlessly. It just needs some cooling work done. And I don't know how to do that stuff. And even if I did, I can't see. So I would just be dropping stuff everywhere. Whatever. Things that we do. And so we've created this really, really nice niche life. And we did it when we're both kind of way too old to be thinking about this whole retirement thing. And we've got lots more adventures going. We're not by any means settling down, although we do want to own a greenhouse. And so one of the other things we've been doing is scouring these islands for not just land, but good land, south-facing land. We have to measure the energy units to see if we can actually grow farms with the amount of light that it gets given any season. And we're already challenged here in the PNW. And so we got lots of trees. We're just deep forest. It looks like there's great light in here, but not for gardening. And there's limits here to what you can fell, what you can fell, fall, whatever. How many trees you can chop down in any given year. We don't want to chop down trees anyways. So we're exploring the land here. And then we've got our little secret Oklahoma thing that I don't know that we'll ever share or discuss, but it's there, and we might end up there one way or another, whether we want to or not. So there's that. God, these hills. Everything's a hill. So we're just going through the motions right now, trying to have the best, which may be our last summer out in the islands for a while, at least this island chain. There's plenty of other ones. And we don't want to give financial advice, but we are on a learning process. How are we doing it? What are we doing it? And I want to share that. I want to share it for people who have ended up like me. I'm not the only one, I hope, that had a little too much fun for a little too long, and we have no regrets. Yeah, I don't want to set out to start on the world when I'm 70 and have all the money in the world. I've been going 40 years nonstop, and every trip has been worth it, and every hardship has been worth it. And where we are now financially is worth it. Maybe I've got a year, maybe I've got 20, who knows? We'll make it go together. But we have both come to the realization that we're on the small end of the bell curve going down. Our lives are coming to an end. And so we're trying to make it very comfortable, but also very fun. And I think this is going to be a great journey. Regardless of what we do, we will probably end up on the East Coast as we start to chase Seraffyn. And that's, God, I'd love to do that this year if I could. Or maybe, this year, early 2027. Everything's got a price. We're going to find that boat. We're going to buy it.